Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kai and Curt, and we have another episode of Country Cookin with Kai and Curt. Today we're making some amazing broccoli cheddar soup. And for this recipe, we're going to saute some onions and butter, okay? Now, all the recipes online have to do with doing it in the frying pan. A couple recipes have to do with doing it in a crock pot. Today, we're going to mix and do a little bit of both. So the first step is we're going to saute some onions in the butter sauce here. Uh-oh, baby dropped his lollipop. Oh no. Gotta bring it over here and wash it off. 5-second rule, it's only been 2. Here we go. Alright. Are you happy? Alright. So today, like I said, broccoli cheddar soup. We have lots of ingredients to call for, but the most important is getting this butter and onion up to par here. And then at the last second, we're going to add some minced garlic, and that's going to really put the spice on the notch, as Emerald would say. But this roux here, you know, the roux, it's a standard roux, and it's going to be spectacular. So stand by for step 2. This is step 1. Kai, are you excited? Yay! Alright! Country Cookin with Kai and Curt. Here we go. Okay, welcome back, folks. Oh, if you're running about my hat here, we still haven't caught that fish this year, have we, Kai? We haven't caught that big one. No, we haven't. So as far as our roux goes here, we got these onions sauteing literally for about 8 minutes. I'd say about 8 minutes. So we're going to grab, because it's just me and Kai, otherwise I'd use something else, we're going to grab just a nice little pinch of garlic, and we're going to just toss it right in here. Okay? Yeah, I know. Where's your lollipop? You're not eating it anymore? I thought that was your snack. Alright, so we're going to take a half a cup of flour, and we're going to put the flour all in here just like so. Now this roux here, it's going to be just perfect to make the perfect broccoli cheddar soup. After we get the flour in there, we're going to give it a little stir, aren't we, Kai? They say the best way to make a roux is to do the even portions of flour versus butter mixture. So for this case, we're just going to stir it all in nice in the frying pan. Now, like I said, this is a crock pot recipe, so it's going to be a little bit different than most. But we add the butter, we add the garlic right at the end, we add the flour. And next, for this roux to be perfect, on medium heat by the way, I'm going to turn down a tiny bit, we're going to add some chicken broth. The original chicken stock chicken broth. This recipe calls for, let's see here, 2 cups of chicken broth. So we're going to add the chicken broth. We'll be back soon. Thanks. Alright, we're back here. Kai's just hanging out with his lollipop looking at me like I got 3 heads. But anyways, we just added 2.5 cups of chicken broth because I got a little something special in the end. I don't want it to be too thick. So after we get the chicken broth in there, right now essentially if you're doing it in a crock pot, you can actually add it to your crock pot. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to do it with the foam because it needs 2 hands to do it, but we're going to add it right to the crock pot. And then we're going to go from there. Like I said, this recipe calls for all kinds of ingredients. The chicken stock, celery, which we don't have, and julienne carrot, which honestly I'm not a big fan of. I know Panera Bread uses julienne carrots and they do quite well with it, but in this recipe we're not going to add julienne carrots. One thing we are going to add right about now, baby doesn't like spicy stuff, so we're not going to go crazy, but we're going to add a little bit of cayenne pepper. Now, you can use allspice, you can use crushed red pepper, literally just that much cayenne pepper. I know it looks like a lot, but like I said, it's going to be spaced out between a lot of other ingredients, so it's really going to give a good flavor, a good base. It's called a roux. And this roux, once you do it in the frying pan like this, it makes the flour break down and not be chunky. So once you add it to the crock pot, it's going to be an absolute perfect base. So that's the next step. Kai, you excited? Yeah, alright. So stand by and we'll be back with some more Country Cookin with Kai and Curt. Okay, once again, now, once we add it into a crock pot, the roux is getting ready to ferment itself in just a perfect state here. Now the next step, we have some frozen broccoli florets, and this is baby broccoli. It's actually just for baby. A perfect kind of broccoli, and we're gonna add that right in here. Once we add that in here, now the recipe calls for 2 cups of whole milk or 1/2 quart of half and half, which I like to use the whole milk personally. It gives it a little less thickness, and then if we want to add a little more thickness, we'll do another little tiny bit of roux. So here's 1 cup, a little bit of mixed up. Anyways, 1 cup of milk, and 2 cups of milk, right, Kai? 2 cups, 1 and 2. And now, just for the heck of it, because I still just a tiny bit, we're going to do just a quarter of a cup more. Because sometimes good cooks, they use their judgment. So we add a little tiny bit more milk in here. And now, we're good to stir up the beginning of our broccoli floret. Amazing broccoli cheddar soup. Important now, if you ever do make this at home, you never want to add the cheese until right at the end. You know, there's actually steps for it. I got a cheat sheet here, so I have the actual instructions. I have my modified instructions. And then the best way to do it, obviously, we're done with the garlic, we're done with the cayenne pepper. I'll clean up that. My mother always told me a good cook cleans as he cooks. Is that right, Kai? So we did our dishes already. We got one little pan in there we just put in there, but we'll do that in a second. Kai's anxious for the secret there. We're not going to get into the secret ingredient yet. But as of now, we have the beginning of our broccoli cheddar soup just getting in the crock pot on low temperature. It's always important to do low temperature, Kai. Low temperature. Okay? Say, we'll see you soon. Yay! Welcome back, folks. Alright, so our secret ingredient, which none of the broccoli cheddar soup recipes call for, I did a little bit of a broiling pan with chicken breast, garlic, salt, and pepper, and I did it on low heat for a little while, maybe 10-15 minutes. That's a pop. Yeah, it's a pop. Now, none of these recipes call for it, but we're going to add some chicken to make this just an absolutely amazing broccoli cheddar soup. Add some chicken in there. Stir it up. Now, the important part is here to let it just simmer. Let it just cook here in the crock pot. You could do it for about an hour, maybe 45 minutes. But once you do that, it thickens up. You can already see how it's starting to thicken. It's already been, me and Kai have been about a half an hour letting the roux soak in the crock pot here. So once we get it all thickened up, we're going to add some cheese right at the end of it. Maybe for the last 35-40 minutes we're going to add the cheese. And for cheeses, notice how it's not yellow. Funny thing is, we use Cabot, alright, Vermont made cheddar cheese, which is white, isn't it, baby? Alright, so cheddar cheese isn't orange, and we're still going to add that in there, and it's going to be the most amazing. And by the way, not only did we add some cheddar cheese, we got Monterey Jack cheese. You know, a lot of recipes, they say you use Velveeta. I think that's weird. I think cheddar cheese and Monterey Jack cheese is going to make the perfect broccoli cheddar soup. So let's let that sit in there. It looks like the perfect consistency. Maybe we'll add a tiny bit of flour for our roux base later, but I think this will thicken up very nicely. And in the meantime, me and Kai here, we wanted to tell you a couple jokes. These are some broccoli jokes that we found online, but we think they're hilarious, and you gotta hear some. Kai, question for you. What kind of music does broccoli listen to? Do you know? No, you don't? Rock and roll! Isn't that funny? Rock and roll! Alright, here's another one. My broccoli got so scared, he turned into a cauliflower. That's a good one, right, Kai? Come on. We'll tell you a couple more later, but as for now, we're going to let this for, like I said, about 45 minutes to an hour. We're going to let this just simmer on low heat, and it's going to be an amazing broccoli cheddar soup. Say amazing! Amazing! Say yay!
Yay!
All right. We'll be back soon, folks. Thanks for staying tuned. Welcome back. Country Cookin with Kai and Curt here. And now, after about 45 minutes, we have the most amazing broccoli cheddar soup here. As you can tell, the butter has risen to the top. And now for our final step, we're going to whisk in some salt and pepper. We already did the cayenne pepper, and we already did the garlic and the butter and the sauté sauce. So, we're going to add some cheddar and Monterey Jack cheese. Now, it's important when you add this in. He thinks it's funny. You think it's funny? Yeah, you want to try some? You can have, actually, here. You can have a little piece of cheese. That's cheese, baby. What do you think? Yum. So when you add this in here, what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit in, and then we're going to fold it over. If you don't do it like this, and if your crock pot is too high and it's boiling or simmering, then it will stick together, and it will not be the best consistency of cheese. So we're going to add some more in. We're going to fold it over real nicely. And we're going to keep doing that until pretty much all the cheese is gone. To be honest with you, this is a good amount of cheese like the recipe calls for, but because we added some chicken, a secret ingredient, because we have a little bit more stuff that's uncalled for, we're going to have to add a little bit more cheese. So I'm going to have to grate up the rest of the cheese here, and I'm going to throw it right in, because this is not enough cheese to make it perfect. But another special ingredient for this broccoli cheddar soup is, in fact, I have here some real raw broccoli that I sauteed earlier with some garlic and butter sauce, okay? We're going to add that right in there, and that's going to be, we have the frozen broccoli as it is, but if we add that in there, it's going to just be an amazing compilation of broccoli. And this is going to be better than any recipe you see online, because like I said, I used 20 different recipes, including my mother and my grandmother's recipe, to make this absolutely perfect. So once I get off the phone here, we're going to put some granulated cheese, some more. We're going to put Monterey Jack and cheddar in here. But we're going to let that simmer on low temperature for another 30 minutes. And after that, baby is going to have the best meal of his life. He's so excited. He's hungry. He keeps saying, what do you keep saying? What? No, you keep saying supper? You keep saying food? Yeah, okay. So once we add a little bit more of that, we'll add some granulated salt. I get the organic, good black pepper here. Once we add that in there, now the next big recipe item tonight is, for about 4 minutes at 300 degrees, we're going to put a French roast right in the oven, just like this. And it's not going to be crunchy, it's not going to be moist, it's going to be just the right consistency to make some French baguette for our broccoli cheddar soup. Kai wants to dig right in, but you know the rules. We gotta wait until supper's ready. Thank you very much for watching. Stand by, because our next video will be the last video, and it's gonna be Kai enjoying his dinner for tonight. Are you ready? Yay! Are you excited? Yeah, he is. One more thing here. We got a couple more jokes for you. Hey, Kai. I gotta tell you something funny. Kai, look at this. My broccoli went to Transylvania. Now I can call him Count Broccula. Yeah, that's a good one, right? Hey, here's the last question for you, Kai. Where did the broccoli go on his night off? Do you know the answer? He went to the salad bar. Kai, you're not laughing. Is that not funny? Well, maybe when you get older, you'll understand a little bit more. What? What are you looking at? No, we don't need to add any more flour. There's perfect consistency here, Kai. Are you excited for dinner? Yay! Say bye. Welcome back, Country Cookin with Kai and Curt here, and Kai is just anxious to have some yummy broccoli cheddar soup. So, for tonight, I put this in the oven for about 3-4 minutes just to make it perfect. And now, the icing on the cake here. Amazing broccoli cheddar soup done the right way. You saw the steps. Amazing ingredients. One more thing Kai wants to show you. Kai? It's his picture. It's so pretty, and he did it today. He did it just tonight when we were waiting for the dinner to cook. It looks so nice, doesn't it? So we're gonna serve Kai up some yummy broccoli cheddar soup. There'll be pictures to come. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for enjoying Country Cooking with Kai and Curt. Kai, say bye-bye.